heading towards Gaza.
Flotilla heading towards Gaza.
It began as a voyage of peace and ended as a storm of controversy. Dozens of boats, hundreds of volunteers, one shared goal: to deliver aid and hope to Gaza. But before they could reach their destination, the sea turned against them. Flames, silence, and arrest filled the horizon. What really happened to the Global Flotilla mission? And why did the world remain silent as hope sank beneath the waves? Welcome to Usman Creation, where we uncover the stories the world needs to hear, with facts, depth, and integrity. Today, we take you into the heart of the Mediterranean, where courage met resistance and a message of peace faced the test of power. The Global Sumud Flotilla began with hope. Over 40 boats from Europe and North Africa set sail, united by a single purpose: to break the Gaza blockade and deliver essential aid.
We carry water filters, we carry crutches, we carry
Doctors,
nurses,
parliamentarians,
Flotilla è un mezzo.
journalists,
من بين التحديات والسيناريوهات
and human rights defenders came together, carrying food, medical supplies, and messages of solidarity. They called themselves the Sailors of Humanity.
I'm not scared of Israel.
We'll keep fighting until we achieve the
No weapons, no politics, just people determined to remind the world that Gaza still exists and still matters. Days into the journey, tragedy struck. In Tunisian waters, one of the leading vessels, the family boat, was suddenly engulfed in flames. Witnesses claimed a drone strike.
Went to the front of the boat, to the bow of the boat, and dropped an explosive device that...
Authorities denied it, saying the fire started on deck. But whatever the truth, the message was clear. Someone didn't want this mission to succeed. For the activists, it wasn't just a ship that burned, it was a symbol of humanity under attack. Still, the flotilla pressed on, knowing each mile forward was a challenge to silence itself. As they approached Gaza's restricted waters, the atmosphere grew tense. Radios went silent. GPS signals jammed. Dark silhouettes appeared on the horizon. Unlit vessels cutting across their path. In the distance, engines roared through the waves. Moments later, total blackout. When communication was finally restored, several boats had vanished from radar. By sunrise, the reports were confirmed. Israeli naval forces had intercepted nearly all the remaining vessels.
The forces have intercepted a number of boats that are...
More than 400 passengers were detained, including journalists, politicians, and human rights activists. Israel called it a lawful operation. Human rights organizations called it a violation of international law. Outrage followed. Governments from Turkey, Spain, and South Africa demanded immediate answers. Social media flooded with the hashtag #LetTheFlotilla as millions of people voiced support for the detained sailors. Images of activists being escorted away in handcuffs spread rapidly, but so did their message: we sail for freedom. Behind the headlines, a deeper question emerged. Was the flotilla a genuine humanitarian mission or a political provocation? Critics argued the supplies on board were symbolic, too small to make real change. Supporters replied that symbolism was the point. Because when the world stays silent, even symbolic acts can echo across continents. For Gaza's people, trapped under blockade for years, every act of solidarity carries weight. And for those who sailed, it was never about the cargo. It was about conscience. Today, investigations continue. Israel stands by its defense of the blockade. Activists stand by their mission of peace. And the world remains divided between security and humanity, between silence and truth. The sea is calm again, but its echoes still travel with every wave. For some, the mission failed. For others, it proved that courage still sails, even against impossible tides. This is Usman Creation. If you believe stories like this deserve to be heard, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay informed, stay aware. Until next time, this is Usman Creation, signing off.